Oh my God. As soon as I decided to click record, a little squirrel is outside my window. But hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Ashley. I'm gonna do my best to stare at the camera, but my screen is here, so more than likely I'm gonna be looking at myself instead of at the little screen. But yeah, as you guys can see by the title, I have an announcement or a surprise for you guys. I do want to take you guys along this new journey of motherhood. Yeah, it's been about a week now since I found out that I am pregnant, you guys. It's been about a week. I took a test, my first test last week, Thursday, and today is Wednesday. And what led up to me getting ready to take a test is because you know how as women, you kind of just know your body. In my life, I have never been pregnant. I'm 29 years old and this is my first experience ever being pregnant. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. For those of you guys who are new and some of you guys who have already been here, you guys may or may not know that I lost my mom when I was 23. So the thought of being a mother without a mother is kind of scary, but I still believe that I'm gonna be an amazing mother. I have a lot of nurturing instincts already, and yeah, so leading up to me getting ready to take my test, I took some notes because throughout this process, I'm just gonna continue to take notes based on body changes, how I'm feeling. The week coming up to me missing my period, I was feeling my boobs were tender, which naturally they already, like anytime before my period, my boobs feel like tender or sore, they get swollen, etc. You guys know how it is if you're a woman, but this tenderness felt different and they felt like bigger than usual. Like right now my boobs feel kind of big. Anyways, and I was cramping, which that's normal. All of these symptoms are normal, like premenstrual symptoms. So but it was just different. And when I say it was different, it was just different. Like the cramping that I was feeling, it felt like cramps, but it also felt like extreme gas. Like I felt super bloated, which all these things are normal, but I'm just saying it just felt different. I was burping excessively and flatulence, farting a lot more than usual. And I have not been gassy in a long time. During the process when I was a vegetarian, I was very gassy, but now that I'm back eating chicken and turkey, I haven't been as gassy, but just recently this past, like now it's been about 2 weeks, I've been like extremely gassy and I'm just like, ew, like what's going on? Like, you know, so those things were coming up. And then the day that my period was actually due was supposed to be on a Sunday. Yeah, my period was due on a Sunday and I was just like, okay, whatever, because my period is not ever actually regular. Like it doesn't always come on time. Sometimes it's like a few days early, sometimes it's a few days late. So I'm just like, whatever, I didn't think too much about it. But then it was like a couple more days passed and I'm like, okay, you know, so I had a feeling that it was possible. And yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm about to go take a test. And I think I took a test about, let me see, if my period was, yeah, my period was due on the 7th and I took my first test on the 11th. So about 4 days later, I took my test and it was positive. And I was in shock and but I was also not in shock at the same time. Like I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised because I had a strong feeling, like I just felt different. Like I felt more feminine, if that makes sense. I wasn't super moody. Like I know a lot of women, they express that they get moody around that time, but I didn't feel like my regular period moodiness. I felt more like beautiful and feminine and peaceful, if that makes sense. But I also, as you guys seen, if you guys seen a few videos back, I did quit my job that I was working at, Ulta Beauty. That was a very toxic, stressful environment. And I swear everything happens in perfect timing and everything happens for a reason, because I would not want to be under any unnecessary stress during this pregnancy. I'm pregnant, like what? Wait. I don't want my eyes to get watery because my makeup looks cute. But yeah, the thought of being pregnant, it's so exciting. I haven't really told anybody yet. Like, of course, my boyfriend knows. He was excited whenever I told him, actually. And I had a feeling that he would be excited because we've been together for a really long time. This is a man that I imagine having my kids with since whenever we first met. I realized I was in love with this man probably about the second time that we hung up. I was like, yeah, something about this guy, he's different. And I met him at a time in my life when I didn't want to be in a relationship at all. But yeah, so something I forgot to mention in the video is that if I did my math right based on research, I should be about 5 weeks, I think, right now. I think, because for some reason they count the time from the first day of your last period. So I should be about 5 weeks right now. Isn't that so interesting? That's crazy. But yeah, I just want to make sure I added that in just in case you guys are wondering how far along I am right now. I should be 5 weeks. So this past week, since finding out that I was pregnant, some of my other symptoms, of course, frequent urination. I was bloated. When I say bloated, like unnecessarily bloated, like painful bloated. And it's not painful in a sense of like where I feel worried. I haven't been to the doctor yet, just in case you guys are wondering. I have not been to the doctor yet. I'm still researching different doctors in my area. I live in the Dallas DFW area, currently in Arlington, Texas, but I'm willing to travel with anywhere within this area if I can find a really, really good doctor. Preferably, I would like a woman and a Black woman, just because that's just what gives me a peace of mind, just because there's just so many horror stories that I have read about, seen posts about, researched about, of just a lot of things going on when it comes to Black women giving birth. And yeah. So if you guys have any recommendations, please comment that down below for me. But yeah, this whole past week, frequent urination, bloating, gassy, both ends, burping and the other end. I did have a light occasional headaches here and there, but it wasn't excessive. Like it's not anything that's been happening has not been causing me to feel worried. No nausea so far and no spotting or anything like that. Whenever I get gassy though, it's like almost uncomfortable. I'm just like, whoa. It's still not anything to where I feel worried at the moment. I will be trying to go to the doctor like within the next couple of weeks. I know it's not a rush for me to go, and a lot of people wait till like after their first trimester to go, but the sooner that I get to the doctor, the more peace of mind I'm gonna have. Like right now I feel good. I naturally eat pretty healthy. I naturally drink a lot of water, and I'm not under a lot of stress right now, so I'm not too worried in that way. But he was definitely super excited when I told him. It was just like, I was nervous to tell him, but he just had the biggest smile on his face, and I'm just like, why are you smiling? Like, say something, you know? For him, he's still kind of in shock. The gassiness that night, he's just like, whoa, like something's changing. And he told me that I look really beautiful. Like I look even more beautiful to him right now. I don't know if that's just him being him and him loving me, but I had a very interesting encounter yesterday when I went to the store. 2 interesting encounters, and I'm talking about like men, when it comes to men like trying to get at me. So I'm just like, I don't know if I'm just more attractive right now or what, but those have been some of the little symptoms that I've been having. But yeah, you guys, I took 3 different pregnancy tests. They're all from the dollar store, but the first one was positive, the second one was positive, the third one was positive. I just took, like the first day that I took my pregnancy test, I just took an extra one just because I was like, whoa, like is this real? The first one I took was this one, and I think I got this from Dollar Tree, Dollar General or something. That one was positive, and I was just like, whoa, I'm actually pregnant. Like the lines are gonna be faint now because like I said, it was like a week ago that I took these tests. Yeah, positive. And then I had took one of these U-Check pregnancy tests from the 99 Cent store. That one's positive. And then I just, to humor myself on Saturday after I originally found out, I took another one because I was like, is this real? Like, I'm really pregnant. I'm pregnant. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm pregnant. Anyways, you guys, but yeah, as you guys can see, they're positive. I'm pregnant. Now, I don't wish any negative energy upon myself, so I'm not claiming that. If you guys have any unsolicited, non-helpful advice, I don't want to hear it. Anything that's fear-based, I don't want to hear it. All I want is positive energy. I only want positive energy and sacred energy coming towards me during this time. I feel excited about motherhood. Oh, but like I was saying earlier, I haven't really told anybody yet. I told my boyfriend, of course. I have it's so funny because it's like I want to call her my sister-in-law, but like she's not in a relationship with any of my brothers anymore. But that's how I met her. It was years ago. She's been in my life since I was in middle school. I love her to pieces. Of course, I told her. I haven't told any of my cousins or aunties or brothers or anything like that, but I told her because I just feel like I wanted somebody to share it with because I was nervous. And like I told you guys, I don't have my mom in my life, and naturally that's who I wanted to call. So like when I first found out, I sat in the same spot on my bed for like an hour because I was home alone. My boyfriend had just left for work. I was like, why did I do this? Now I got to sit with this thought all day by myself because I didn't want to tell him while he was at work because I just wanted to tell him in person. And I didn't tell her the first day either. I ended up telling her the next day after I talked to my boyfriend, and I was like just expressing to him how I felt kind of sad because I wanted to call my mom, even though it's like exciting, but like just a little, you know, I couldn't help myself but to feel a little sad. So whenever I told him I felt sad because I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to, like any women or anything like that to talk to, he was like, well, you can always tell her. And I was like, you're right, I can tell her. I just don't want to tell any of my family members yet until I know a little bit more information, like the baby's healthy and everything like that, just because like this video isn't even gonna go out unless I know that the baby is healthy. I just wanted to film this while I'm still like on that fresh energy, like adrenaline finding out like, oh my God. But yeah, so I told her, and then the only other person I told was, she's like, I don't know what to call her, but she's like a mommy figure to me. Her name is Sue. I met her years ago when I was dog training. Those are the only two people I told, and Sue was so excited when I told her. Which made me feel really good, because it's like, since I wanted to call my mom to get that kind of like nostalgic, excited feeling, I called her to tell her. And I was so happy whenever I called her, because originally when I talked to her, she was in the hospital sick. She's still sick right now, so you know, send your prayers to her. But it was just nice to see her at home instead of in the hospital, because when I talked to her a couple of weeks ago, she was in the hospital, and I was kind of sad. So seeing her at home, literally I started crying the moment that I seen her face. But I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Like, I'm naturally an emotional person already. I don't know if the emotional symptoms kick in right away. Like I said, I haven't been like moody, but I have been like feeling just very like, I don't know, like I said, like angelic and feminine. And so yeah, but you guys, I'm probably gonna post this video once I know more information. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video by itself or once I get more information from the doctors, but yeah, just to confirm pregnancy, see if I don't know what all like the first initial visit is, but like just to get my first initial visit, and then I'm gonna continue to look into getting an actual OBGYN. Whew. I just have a lot of research to do, but I'm excited. I'm really excited about the journey. I am so excited about this journey. And I'm gonna share this journey with you guys. I'm gonna take you guys along the journey with me. So I hope you guys stick around for this. Like I said, I'm 29, so I know a lot of you guys are around my age or a little bit younger, a little bit older. If this is not your cup of tea, that is okay. But at the end of the day, I'm grown and I'm gonna share this journey with you guys. And yeah, if I do decide to leave this video by itself and just leave it as is, and then give you guys a second video once I finally go to my first doctor's visit. If you guys did like this little video and the exciting news, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and you guys want to see my journey of motherhood as a first-time mom. Whew, a first-time mom without a mommy, like that is tough. But I'm excited. Like, you guys, I don't have a lot of family. I'm just hoping that, but even if it doesn't, it's okay. But I really would hope that, you know, bringing a baby into this world creates a sense of family, and where all the family that has not been around kind of just wants to be there because there's a baby involved. You know, like sometimes that just happens. I would love to be closer to my boyfriend's mom. His auntie is amazing. She's so sweet, but I hardly talk to her. And I had talked to her a long time ago and let her know, like, you know, if or when I get pregnant, I would love for you to be there for the birth of the baby. This all feels so unreal talking about it. Like, what? Anybody that actually knows me, like really knows me, which there's not a lot of people that really knows me closely like that, they know how I always said, I always felt like having a baby is gonna be that thing that I feel like I'm missing from the love of having my mom, because me and my mom are really close, and it's just like that unconditional love. Like, I'm just excited to give that unconditional love to a new being. Like, I have learned so much from losing my mom. I've learned so much of an example of what to be and what not to be, because my mom, she went through a lot. She went through a lot being a single mom, and I just want different for my child. And I'm just grateful that I have a partner that is the way that he is. Like, I just know for a fact that regardless, he's gonna be an amazing father. That's my lifelong partner, you know? I don't see us ever separating, you know, as long as we continue to work together as a team, communicate, stay honest with each other. Like, he's such an amazing friend outside of just being an amazing partner, you know? So I'm excited for that. And it's like we both have this deeper knowing that we want better for our kids than what we had emotionally, physically, just being there, you know? So it's just exciting. Like, it's super exciting because I feel like we're both very special individuals. So I feel like the baby is going to be a very special individual. And I'm just excited, you guys. I'm really, really excited. But yeah, if you're new, subscribe. If you like this video, like it. Turn on your post notifications so you guys can see every time I post a new video on this journey. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Especially those of you that love me. I love you guys even more. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.